Okay, let's go ahead and finish on the JavaScript in this one. So I need to still reference this file from the HTML. I am going to split that though so I can see them both open at the same time. But I'm going to add a script with source here, and I'll say address.js. And then on click, I'm just going to call a function called createAddress. And I forgot in our last video, we do need a div down here with an ID of output. Okay, now we haven't used divs before. It's pretty similar to a paragraph for what we're going to be doing right now. But basically, it's just an HTML element where I can put stuff. Okay, let's make our function. We'll say function create address. And first thing I got to do, I got to get all of these things. Okay, so I've used this hotkey before, but I'm going to hit Control D or Command D a few times to get all these IDs, and then Command Shift right arrow to copy all of the copy all of these. And then over here, I'm just going to paste those. Okay, so here are all the IDs that I have to work with. Another hotkey that I really like to use is Command Shift L, which will add a cursor onto the end of each line. You can always look into your preferences and keyboard shortcuts, search for add cursor to end lines to see how you can do that if it's not the same. And then right here, I'm just going to say we'll go ahead and make a variable name. And then I'll say document.getElementById. Let name equals document.getElementById. And then I'm going to paste again because we have the same IDs that we're working with. Then I'll hit end and then dot value with a semicolon. Oh, it auto-corrected that again. There we go. All right, take out that extra space there. Okay, so we'll get the IDs of each one of these, and then we'll assign them to their variables. Okay. Next up, all we really have to do is just output something. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another variable. I'll say let message, or I'll say let address equals an empty string. Okay, and then we'll use our little shortcut to just add to that. I'll say let's add a name, and then we'll say address plus equals, we'll add a space and an address or the street. Okay, and let's see what that looks like. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that all of this is saved, and then we'll come back over in our browser. And now if we type in something, we'll say name and street, city, state, and a zip. And make address currently isn't doing anything. Okay, so in our next video, we're going to go ahead and have this output to the form.